I would say in 2022, just people need to make sure their your work is original. I feel like right now, as comedians, people's work, no shade to anybody who does anything. We really have people who are blowing up right now off of reaction videos, and it's like, what is original about that? Like, what?
Yeah. I mean,
who can't do that?
TikTok.
Hate TikTok.
There are people that are creative on TikTok, so not bashing everybody, but like to your point, it's getting to where it's somebody else's song, you're lip syncing over it, or it's reacting to somebody else's already made, or reacting to a reaction. Is this real creativity, or is this all just crack for the brain?
It's
of like
crack for the. It's crack. Like it's social media crack. Like that's all it is. People, and I'm not trying to take away from anyone having fun. Have fun. Like have fun on these apps. Do it. But for me, the reason why I hate it so much, it's affecting comedy clubs. It's affecting comedians. It's getting to the point where it's like, well, how many followers do you have? 500. They don't even write.
You're gonna
me
get
back.
a big boost off this podcast, Jazz.
Yeah,
you're gonna be at 503 before you know it.
Maybe they'll call me back because 502 was the number that they needed. But the real, and people are like, you know, you go to social media and it is a man pouring sand into a cup. 1 billion followers, and I'm just like, this is.
Do you think that'll last though?
That man who pours sand into a cup can get booked at a comedy club before I could.
Well, he could get booked once, but then when he pours sand on the stage and he's like, this shit's badass. Everybody's like,
I spent $30 on these tickets.
He's doing the cup thing. I don't know what I expected, but I thought maybe it'd be a little more.
Maybe I thought that maybe they were booked for 90 minutes.
It'd be a couple of cups, or like a really big cup, or like a colors.
Multiple cups, but it was just one cup. He didn't even use colored sand. He didn't even use colored sand.
Yeah, maybe he'd like eat the sand. That'd be kind of funny.
No. And then he walked off.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these, like they're like kind of, you know, one-hit wonders and tour for a little bit, but you don't have staying. Like
I know, and
there's no foundation.
Longevity is the key. Well, not the key, but is a major part of finding success in any skill set. Like you got to be able to stand the test of time. When the social media stuff disappears, I don't see social media going anyway no time soon. And major shout out to content creators. And there's a difference. And I think that's something a lot of people don't get. Like you can create content and be a comedian.
Right.
But just because you create content
doesn't make you a comedian. Right. Yeah. I want to do both.
Yeah, there are people out there who do both successfully.
And I want the content to be still good.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like the podcasting format, because like we talk for like an hour or two, and like some stuff will be boring to some people, but some stuff might be interesting, and then you can just dice it up later and just set a schedule, put out just breadcrumbs of content. Yeah. Some people will ignore it. Some people will click on it. Some people click on it in a year. Like
who knows? It's like every time I want to create some content, I have an idea and I'm like, oh my God, how many? And I'm scrolling.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh, really?
Like that's what I was doing. And I never want to put like I'm very. I know one time I went to the Stardome and great phenomenal set. I posted a small clip of the set. I don't post my jokes online because. How long
was the clip you posted? Yeah.
It was under a minute. Very short.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Very, very short. And I don't post my content online because
why would they come see you?
It's gone. No, it's gone once I post it. Like,
right.
Who's to stop anybody from seeing it and
stealing it?
You know, people steal jokes, but who's to stop anyone from seeing it and taking it and making it their own? So, like, I don't really post my content online, jokes that. My clothes and stuff, but you'll see me. It was a small joke I came up about my legs. I was having on some leggings. Just knew I made that joke up one day, chilling with Scooter, and my sister, she She went with me to the Stardome. She know I was gonna post it and everything, but then waited till it was online. She was like, "Yeah, I heard that joke years ago." I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And she was like, "Yeah."
So she thought you took the idea?
No. She was like, you once you see me in it, like once you see me do the joke, you're just like, oh, I see where she's coming from. The show, you remember the Yo Mama?
Maybe.
The Yo Mama show where basically I used to just crack jokes.
Oh, the TV show?
Yeah, basically the joke was about how my thighs look like they're fighting in my leggings because I have on like decorative leggings, and as my thighs move, like my thighs look like they're going to it. And she was like, she remembers that joke from that show years ago, and I was like, well, now I got to take it down. Yeah, because I don't want people. Yeah. Oh, she stole that joke from that. No, I didn't. Like. Yeah.
So just parallel thinking, maybe, like of having it.
There's a difference between parallel thinking and just stealing people's material.
Totally. Like, to me, it's like a college essay, like something that's plagiarized versus something that's just similar in theme. It's totally a different.
No, it's totally different. Yeah. Now there are some people out there who's just like, this is a nice joke.
I'm gonna rip that shit off.
I'm just like, can I just borrow it for a little bit?
I'm gonna count on people to be lazy and not like use the internet.
You'll be surprised how many people draw influence from other people's material. But David, I will say this: if you are stealing jokes in 2000, don't let David find out. You better not. No, I'm being so serious because I've been like, and you're just like, and I'm just like, how do you know? I think it's cool because I'm just like, how do you know? And that's so cool to me.
I've watched a lot of shit, so I know.
Yeah, but because I'm cool with some people in the comedy scene, and I had people who had jokes, and I'm like, hey, psst, come here. Dave Chappelle has a joke. Yeah. Very similar to that joke. And I'm not saying you can't say your joke, but I'm just saying Dave Chappelle has a joke very similar to that. So just be cautious with it. And sometimes you do have to pull people to the side. But sometimes it's like, bro, that is from Google.
That's like, from Reddit, bro.
And you're like, you've never heard that joke? And I'm like, no. And you're just like, yeah, that's a Reddit joke.
Yeah. I don't mean to be the joke cop or anything. I just...
No, it's not like
I think I'm so offended by it because it's like this comedy is so special.
Yeah.
That I think, and it's so hard. And I love all of the open micers we hang out with that are trying so hard and all the freaking pain that comes with developing a joke. That when somebody just like shitting all over it by blatantly I'm like, dude, that's not cool. And I think it's like lying to the audience. Like that's a fake experience in a way. You're still laughing, but it's like
you would not think that someone's first reaction would be like, "Oh, let me go take this person's style and joke and this person's essence and flip it into my own." And it's just like, yeah. Probably should try to find your voice, and that's what I encourage any comedians out there to do. Just find your voice. Like no one's saying it's gonna come instantly. No one's saying like it's gonna be easy, but once you find your own voice, I think that's when you just find comfort and like you're in your own zone. Who's gonna stop you?
Yeah.